Are you ready to finish this fucking piece of shit?
A.
Hey.
That's all I have to say.
We did it! Eggman's army is officially butt-kicked. We won! Oh, come on, now what? Can we ever just win and have that be the end of it?
Look!
Gotcha! The fortress reactor was just a decoy. A true winner always keeps his trump card hidden until the end.
Sonic, what's going on? There aren't less enemies, there's more!
Hey, Sonic, what's going on, man?
I don't know. I've been like on hallucinogens this whole time.
There's not thousands
now.
of them, you're making that up.
I merely incorporated the Phantom Ruby into this Death Egg robot.
But that means the Phantom Ruby no longer has a vulnerable energy supply. It's an invulnerable ruby?
A good deduction, Tails. This Death Egg robot...
This game would be better without Tails. It's two.
Honestly, if Tails was like written out of the story from this game in like forever, I would be okay with it.
I love Tails, but I don't love this Tails. Look at Tails. He looks so fucking stupid with anger in his mouth open. Like,
Where's his tablet? That's like a very vital, important thing from him.
look at his fucking face. Tails' fucking face looks so dumb right now.
What would happen like right now if Classic Sonic just started talking and he has like a very deep voice?
Yeah, Tails, you stay back there. Don't worry. You just stay back there now and you talk to us over a fucking phone.
With his tablet, his yellow tablet.
Cosmo joins the recording.
Okay, here we are. You're lucky the Hillbilly brothers aren't here. Well, not brothers, they're father and son, but...
So, yeah, there's gonna be... There's two more, then. Okay, so there is two more fights. Because I think this is...
Where do I go? This way? Do I just wait?
Oh, I think it's gonna be like the one from earlier. Where you're gonna have to, like, launch those back at them. And you're gonna need to do it before your platform goes away.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to, like, jump at those and send them back to them. Because they don't, like, perfectly land this time. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Like,
So,
jump at that, like, to send
like
it back.
this?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a decent idea for a fight. It's kind of like a decent reincorporation of the other fight, too.
Oh, you know, I like this.
Yeah. And they're making it a little difficult with the platforms disappearing. Did you beat them?
That would have been hilarious. Like, the game just ends.
Oh, wait, you know what? You're gonna switch between the other characters. I do remember this now.
Alright, this is... promising start, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest thing, but if they were to copy anything, do it from the previous boss.
The only question is, will this hold up? This part,
I'm guessing I'm gonna have the homing attack.
probably.
Okay.
I remember this part being easy enough. It's a little tricky. I remember dying a couple times here, but I think you're generally better at these games than I am, so...
Am I?
Probably. I think you're just better at video games than me, though. I'm not good at games.
Maybe I need this.
We did do some damage to him just by doing the homing attack.
Oh,
You
am
might
I?
also be able to do... Yeah, look at his health bar.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention to that.
You might even be
I'm
able to
usually
just shoot
waiting
it.
for like the specific, like general. Oh no, like explosion happening. Eggman does a whoa kind of thing. This
Get a
is
load of this. That's more when he's attacking.
this is
you.
kind of rough. That's not saying like, oh, it's impossible. It's like this is it.
I think
Like this
it's gonna
isn't
get
do
hard.
like that did nothing.
I think it's gonna get harder based off memory.
Like that. I'm waiting for that. All right.
He's definitely sending down like different robots, but they're like still all one-hit kills. The fire is definitely the best item you could be using in this fight, though, in terms of the guns that he got in the game.
I'm positive, like, if we experimented with just different classes of the rookie and different wisps and whatever, you know, like the I don't know the loot weapons, we'd have a better time. Wait a minute, I could homing attack that.
You think we'd have a better time?
Maybe, like if we just knew like what was there. Oh, that I think that did more damage.
Maybe. It also could just be a set.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
yeah.
whoa, what?
I forgot. Yeah, I think he starts to destroy that.
First of all,
Oh, it's only going to make you start here, though. It's not going to make you start back at Classic.
I moved, like, my whole analog stick was, like, going to the right.
I do also think
to
you
get
can just
away with
shoot
it.
him. I don't
And
think that's the helmet
he
effect.
had no... She had no momentum of, like, moving.
You think we would have had, back to what you were saying before, you think we would have had more fun if...
Oh my goodness, I could have done that the whole time.
Oh, that does,
That's just a decoy.
That does so much more damage. You're right.
I don't know if this is good game design or bad. Maybe... Well, I'm guessing it's intentional. But it's slower, but it does more damage.
You think you would have had more fun if you can test it out with all the different customization?
Yeah, just to see like what would be good.
For me to enjoy something like that, I have to like what the rest of the game is throwing at me, because I don't like the... When I have too many choices, it stresses me out on a first playthrough. But the thing is, if I really love the game, then I'm gonna go through and like experiment with that. Like when I replayed Dragon Quest XI, I tried out a lot of new stuff that I didn't do the first playthrough, because that is a game that gives you a lot of options of how your party works.
Yeah.
For the first playthrough, I didn't really want to experiment with that too much, because I didn't even know how I felt about the game yet. So for something like Forces with that, I'm not necessarily gonna trust them. I'm not necessarily gonna want to go back and play that again. Like, so I don't even know if I'd care about the different classes. It took me way too long to fucking explain that. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to Oh, you didn't have to do what?
Fuck. So I guess when he is in that mode, when he like takes a second where he's not doing anything, get the fuck away. Start moving.
I
Because that's when he's gonna start destroying shit.
don't really know what to classify this. First segment was promising. This one is a mixed bag. Of like, I wish it was just
I think
better telegraphed. I guess is
think-
what I'm trying to say, because he just stands there and then just does the attack. There's no like little wind up. And I'm not saying like you should do that. Has to happen for every boss ever. It's just it needs something.
I think it's like one of the few points in the game where we're like kind of saying like, here's what it could have done better, instead of like it's just bad.
I think it's like I'm gonna try to pay attention even more now, because when he's doing the wind up of punching, he's doing that. So I'm gonna. All right. I doubt it. I doubt it, boy. Alright, I think right now he's gonna do it. Okay, so I guess it's with his right hand. But that's not enough time to to figure that out. And then there's this. And then there's this.
I guess like when his health bar is below like the halfway point, just
There's
be, like,
no-
super cautious.
There's no indicator of like, oh, look out.
Yeah.
It just happens. You can't like jump out of it. You're just screwed. Shut up, Vector. I don't care. You're not helping me.
Why is he calling you rookie still when he's done nothing the entire game?
No, he's done plenty. He said,
Oh man, that's difficult, man. I really don't fucking know.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Man, I could have taken him down easily.
This game is so weird with like the army too. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, Vector, Espio, and Charmy are characters who have previously been in the series, but in a way they make less sense than Silver does, where you could say, oh, Silver wanted to come back and help because the future, something happened
where's
with the
Blaze?
future.
Or maybe she's just trapped.
Is she alive in the series
She's trapped
anymore?
in Blaze world.
Oh wait, you know what? She is alive because the events of 06 are undone.
Or she's just in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I got a little bit bleh because of the platform.
Yeah, I wish they would use Blaze more. Uh-oh.
I can make it.
I was really worried for you for a sec. Now remember that he's gonna try to probably punch the ground next. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna try to destroy it.
I'm just trying to get this over with.
Yeah, I think if you hit him one more time, you'll get it.
All
But then there's probably gonna be a Sonic phase now.
think... Is he gonna punch it again? No.
So now it's just gonna end on a Sonic fight, or it's gonna weirdly end there, without giving Sonic one.
Oh no, who could that be? Who's this?
It's his backup robot.
Is that the Queen Wisp?
Does kind of look like it, doesn't it? Alright, what? Now they're all here?
Sonic did not get his own dedicated one, but Sonic did.
Yeah. I mean, I guess right now you're, like, you have the Sonic gameplay, that's the idea, but... Yeah, this is, like, shit
Wait.
that... This is exact moves that they use in the Generation... and the Colors boss fight. So I think this is just, like, yeah, kind of a repeat of that. Of the Colors final boss. And I think you're very likely gonna have, like,
I'm gonna be upset if, like, Eggman's the final boss in Frontiers, and he's like, I planned this all along!
Yeah. There was, like, one cutscene of him that got leaked where he's talking about how he had, like, a similar plan to whatever they had is. Did you see that clip?
No.
He's like,
thank
oh,
you for spoiling this for me.
It's not much of a spoiler. I have no idea what the fuck it's about. But it's just kind of like walking around in cyberspace saying, I had something planned like this, but it wasn't on this scale.
Oh, man.
I don't really consider
I
that a
wanted to
spoiler.
file my taxes here.
I don't really
This is ridiculous.
I don't really consider that a spoiler. It was already revealed that Robotnik was going to be in the game, and
Robotnik's in the game? What the hell, man? You spoiled this.
the cutscene doesn't really say anything. But, I won't say anything else I've seen. I haven't seen a lot.
Here we are.
But he's definitely going to be in the game, but who knows, maybe he'll take more of like a story-driven approach. It's interesting because it does seem like they're going for more about like a less goofy Sonic in this one, but Roger's still doing the voice.
I think that this is... The writing is done by the... What is it? ICW?
Ian Flynn, who's had involvement in writing Sonic stories for a long time.
That's what the comic company, IDW?
Sonic, yeah, it's called Sonic IDW, and I don't... Is it because that's the name of the company? I don't know. IDW looks really
I know
neat.
it's not a reboot, but just like a different adaptation of Sonic. It's not the Archie comics. 'Cause
Yeah.
Didn't that have to end because of Ken Penders? Or
No, that part wasn't Ken Pender's fault. Characters had to get removed from it because of Ken Penders. Mainly just a bunch of Knuckles. Characters that look exactly like Knuckles.
a bunch of horrible Knuckles drawings.
Yeah, because Ken Penders is not a very creative person. I wouldn't be so mean to Ken Penders creatively if he wasn't such a dick. Like
I mean, the one that was like Knuckles, but like had like a little weird hair thing. It was a girl. Looked okay. But everything else is just, this is Knuckles but with a hat.
yeah, well, she looked okay in the comics, but then he did like his like version of it when she like he got ownership of her.
That was
and
god-awful.
She looks disgusting.
Now
Like,
it's just full Ken Penders drawings, and it's awful.
Yeah, like Ken Penders is not really someone I would want to ever start like shit with, you know, but I think that was the end of the game.
That was very lackluster.
I felt that they went back into that weird
Like
cyberspace
none
area.
of the homing attacks worked properly. I jumped.
You got
and
Sonic
was
shoes.
Whoa! I jumped and I was trying to homing attack, and it just did not respond properly.
I like this.
Look at
OC.
Zavok. He's not doing anything.
I like the OC I made more.
Wait, so was that our Shadow that fought? What do you mean you don't know? Look at the purples. Look at the pinks. Look at the bunnies. The yellow bunnies with glasses.
Yeah, two of them stood right next to each other with the exact same design.
Wait, they have the black
The
eyes.
two birds have the exact same design.
I thought they were sunglasses.
Those two bears have the exact same design. They just...
Oh my god.
Yep, here's the end of the game.
I guess this
Yeah! Woo!
is Sonic. And thanks for everything.
Aren't you glad that you grew such a strong bond with these two, and now it's sad to see them go?
I hope I never see you again.
I fucking hated you. I wanted you to shut the fuck up during all of my levels, but you refused to.
Shut up, Tails. I don't care. Oh, I'm so sad.
Tails, I'm sure we'll run into him again.
Hey.
Do not like that teaser.
Hey, Tails, it's okay. I'm still here.
It's time
You're
we
not
clean up the
him.
mess that
I am
Eggman's
him.
world in.
No, you're not.
Talking about those
We
illusions
retconned that.
you
You're from
dreamed
a
up
different
for us.
universe now.
We need to fix
Dimension.
the real world we all live in.
What is the difference? I really don't know.
Come on, let's go.
True dad. Who? Why are they posing? Who are they posing it to?
Just for fun. It's just how they go. I know there's a cutscene after the credits. Tell me how you like this song. I thought it was really generic and I didn't care for it, but it's not bad.
All that I see, oh, dun, dun. You know what I have to say about this?
What? Alright.
Oh, I was trying to find the skip button.
I guess you can't skip it.
What is the purpose of these back buttons?
I don't know. Probably something to do with, like, because you can plug that into your computer and you can, like, record shit and whatnot. Like, some of those activate menus, I think. I don't fucking know. So yeah, it's a bad game. I still dislike Sonic 4 Episode 1 more. Episode 2 is better than this game. But Sonic 4 Episode 1, I just think it's like a miserable experience in every way. I think like Splash Hill Zone has good music, but that's it. That's like the only compliment I can pay that game. I think that it looks bad. I think that it controls bad. I think that it's boring. I think it takes some of the worst Sonic levels to adapt into 4. It's supposed to be a follow-up to 3, yet they take away so many features. It just looks like shit. Forces at least looks nice and the music's good. And not all of the music's good, but I'd say a lot. I'd say a fair amount of the music is good.
A good number of the music is good. I do like the idea of creating your own character.
Me too.
I decided to, like, not make it goofy, haha. I actually tried to take this seriously.
Yeah.
It's just, I hated the momentum in this game. It was fighting you the entire time.
And honestly, I did like our little character. I liked Teal. I thought she was cute.
Yep.
But, and you know what? Honestly, if I didn't record it with you, I would have done that. I would have just made it look as stupid as fucking possible. But, I think what you did probably stood out a little bit more from what other people did, so I'll commend that. While we watch this, how about you just, like, take the headphones out for a second and let me play that fucking medley for you.
Okay.
The Sonic Forces medley.
We're gonna listen to music while we're listening to music.
Because it's, I'll just, like... Unless it's about to end. No, I don't think so. I think there's more credits. I actually really like the Sonic Forces medley that they did. I'm glad that was empty.
Too fast.
Too fast? I don't agree at all. I'm nodding. Or not nodding, shaking my head. They had some nice visuals accompanied it. If you ever listen to this, I'd actually recommend watching it. Because they did some nice visuals for all of them.
Maybe it's that I'm just not used to listening to this, but I just feel like part of it's too quick. Feels like much faster than the official one, but wait.
Like, I like that a lot.
Okay, like this fits. I get it.
They don't use a lot of music from the game, I will say. Like, after this, I think it cuts to Infinite's theme and then it's over.
Yeah, they realize what else do we have?
But there was other good songs in this game.
I downloaded the Eggman Empire thing.
Yeah. Like, I think I listened to this music, and if I never played Forces, I'd be like, damn, I want to check out Forces. This sounds incredible, but no. I like the Infinite theme coming up here, too, though. I think it sounds very neat. Like, there's a presence that it has that makes me feel like, oh, Infinite could be a good villain, but they just I don't fucking understand what his deal is by the end of the game. I don't know why he wants to take over. I don't know why he wants to do anything.
And you know what? If all these like illusions happened and he like cast the sun or whatever that was supposed to be, wouldn't he fry up too?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like he just wants to take the world out and he's okay with going out with it? Is he wants to rule for pleasure? Like, if you're gonna have a character that's just like really over-the-top evil without any motivation, then you need to make them goofy and fun, like Eggman, I feel. Because Eggman, it's like, why does he want to take over? He just wants to take over. But
No, he wants Eggman Land.
Yeah. Hence, he just wants to take over. But he's a really fun character. He's a fucking lunatic, you know?
I wish there was a lot more like Eggman decal. Is
I
that what it's
think-
called? Decal?
Perhaps.
A lot of Eggman decorations. I didn't see his stupid face anywhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, he had like the fucking end level ring, and that's about it.
Is this really like all?
Yeah, I mean, there's a cutscene.
We're just gonna keep going to the
I mean, I guess
to every single stage. And it's like, remember Green Hill Zone?
Yeah.
Remember it again?
a lot of
Hey,
people
did
worked
you?
on this fucking thing. It's just like, God, what a waste of talent.
Austin Keys. I don't mean to call him out. I just saw the
Aaron Weber. I remember that guy.
Sandra Joe,
Legal counsel.
Jimmy Lenore, Cindy Lin, director of legal.
Yeah, I think this game had a big lack of direction, and it's just not very fun levels. There's some good icing on the cake, but everything else is bad. You know?
Yeah. It's more like people are passionate about this series when it comes to like people actually making the game or whoever. It's not people who making the game, it's the higher ups.
It's the higher ups, and sometimes I also just think that I think Sonic is probably a hard series to make. You know, you have to keep reincorporating the speed. So if
What
they
are you
want to,
trying to say, Michael? Are you trying to say that Sonic had a rough transition into 3D?
I don't even think he had that rough of a transition in the 3D. I think that 3D Blast was a rough transition in the 3D, but they followed up with
I don't even
Adventure
think that
1.
was 3D. That was more like isometric view.
Yeah,
so it's
but-
technically not even 3D.
I think it qualifies as 3D, but it's also just like, I mean, it's even in the title, but I think Adventure 1 is like,
Well, if that's the case, then Sega Sonic the Hedgehog on the arcade is technically the first 3D, and that was fine.
yeah, I mean, you know, it's like the first, like, because I mean, you can even then say like, oh, Blue Spheres, you know, but like, I mean, in terms of like a fully fleshed out game that got released on consoles and all that, that's 3D Blast. It would have been Extreme, which did look more like a 3D game than
I did not like the fishbowl kind of camera angle.
of Extreme.
Yeah, of Extreme.
I didn't think I remember hearing people say like this was like really old YouTube. I haven't heard this in a long time. Most people seem a little bit not as positive about Extreme nowadays. But like
Really?
back then there were people who were saying like, "Oh, it would have been the best Sonic game ever made. Look at it." And I always remember just looking at it and saying like, "That doesn't actually look that good of a game to me."
I remember when Screw Attack, like old Screw Attack, were like the top 5 or top 10 Sonic games, and they said number 1 was Sonic CD.
Some people really love Sonic CD.
Because I think it was just like that was like the rare Sonic game that you could only get on the CD. It was so rare and valuable. It's so much different, and
There-
like now people are coming out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, this game sucks." Actually,
Yeah. I mean, I like Sonic CD. It kind of is like a different experience from the others because playing through the levels, I think it's a way easier Sonic game, but at the same time, it's because the challenge more so comes from messing with the timeline. You're supposed to alter it. You're supposed to, like, it's giving you more stuff to do, and if you don't, like, interact with those things, you're gonna have a pretty stale experience with it, I think.
I don't know what YouTuber, or it might have been you, somebody said it, but it's like you're not supposed to play it as a Sonic game. You're supposed to explore it
I never said that.
and do the missions.
You're definitely supposed to alter the timeline. That is a part of the game. And I think the game is decent without doing that, but if you don't do that, it's like playing Sonic Colors without using the wisps. You know, it's part of the game. You're supposed to do it. It's different. I like Sonic 2 and 3 more than it. 1, I like parts of 1 more than CD, but 1 has a lot of levels I don't like.
I got you.
For Sonic 1, it's like half and half completely. Okay, now we can see Teal's ending. I promise you, it's worth all those credits. Like, the ending is so good.
What's gonna happen?
So great.
Loading. All of that, it is just loading. Wow, Silver's on a box.
Yeah. The end.
Finally, an end to this endless battle.
Then it's not an endless battle.
Go back home and relax. There's no need for the resistance.
Hold on. There's still a lot we need to do. We're just getting started.
I hate Silver's voice.
Huh? What, you're leaving us? There are others who...
Teal isn't even speaking.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Man, the first time I saw you stumbling around, I had no idea you could pull this thing together and see it to the end. I've changed my mind.
Vector, you
good-
did not see us do anything.
Good thing Vector's approval now.
The only time we stumbled was when Knuckles, like, pushed us.
It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day.
She winked at a robot. Okay, Shadow. Oh, Shadow. Edgy.
I like how they keep mentioning that the fight has come to an end in different ways.
Hey, you're taking off too?
I'm gonna leave my friends. They're gonna clean up the mess.
Forward? No matter what, yeah? You and I aren't so different.
Maybe this is why there hasn't been another Sonic game. It's not because of the game sucked, it's just Sonic left.
Yeah.
He just didn't care.
It was just dumb.